between these two is incredible. Right into the hook we go. Larry Wheels trying to advance across the table.
So did Larry really beat Sandris Sedis? Did he get a pin on the WAF World Champion? Did the referees make a mistake? We will discuss all of that, but before that, let me tell you something that is worth mentioning. I have seen it, and maybe you all have noticed it, that Larry is once again getting really enthusiastic for arm wrestling. And it is a good thing for arm wrestling and probably Larry as well. And especially after he won that Mexican tournament, his morale is at his all-time high. Larry said before entering the finals, and I quote, "I have a large channel and it is my privilege to be able to give it up for arm wrestling to use as a platform for it to grow. Arm wrestling is our most consumed content on the channel." Now that is a really powerful statement because Larry invites all of the top famous level athletes from all of the different sports, and yet arm wrestling is the most viewed. That may be a very positive sign and a future trend for arm wrestling, and I'm really happy to hear that from Larry himself. He further said, "The fan base for arm wrestling is unlike any other sport I've been involved in, and it's absolutely exploding. I'm just really happy to be a part of it and being in position that I am for arm wrestling, one of the ambassadors of the sport." Larry competed in the 242 plus pound weight category, which was the super heavyweight category, on both left and right arms. And fortunately, or because of his talent, he was able to reach the final of both of the classes. And his opponent in both classes was the Penzer, the Latvian world champion Sandris Sedis. That was a very tall order for Larry. Sandris easily pinned Larry a couple of times on the left arm with two quick flash top roll wins. There wasn't much that Larry can do about that. He got one slip in the second round, but inside the straps, the story was no different. However, on the right arm, Sandris didn't go for the top roll. He went in a hook against Larry voluntarily, and there he found himself in some trouble. Looked like Larry almost pinned Sandris. There are many people saying that that was a pin. If we look at the line of the pin pad and the camera angle, I have to say that the camera is kind of pointing downwards towards the pin pad, and still it looked very close to the pin. So if the camera angle was parallel to the pin pad, I think it would have looked like a pin. So maybe I'll say 60-40, that was a pin in my opinion. But what nobody is mentioning is that Sandris kind of allowed Larry to go there. Yes, Larry is getting strong, but I don't think that would have been the result of this match if Sandris wanted to flash pin Larry. He kind of wanted to test his hook. That's why he let him get near the pin pad. And maybe, just maybe for those couple of inches, Larry proved too much for him, almost too much for him, that he almost got the pin. But then Sandris brought him back and beat him. In the next round, Sandris didn't play with Larry and he beat him quite convincingly in a hook. So that was the story of the day. I think Sandris is still a couple of levels above Larry. Larry may be able to reach there in the future, but he's not there yet. The pay-per-view is available on Larry Wheels' channel, the second tier of the membership page. If you enjoyed the reporting of this event, please watch the full video as well that I'll be uploading in a few hours. For that, you have to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.